guys, my name is Nozazaki, and I am sorry, okay? I feel like I haven't made a video in forever because I haven't made a video in forever, and that's partially my fault, and that's partially the school system's fault. Let's blame it on the man. It's his fault, as I somehow hit this boat with a TV missile. I don't know how that happens, and I don't think it should ever happen, but it happened, and I can't take it back. But yes, school has been ridiculous, and most of my classes are now winding down, but that's only because exam season starts tomorrow for me. I legitimately have 3 exams in the next 3 days, and it's going to be pure awfulness. But the good news is, for those of you who want to share in pure awfulness, you can come out to my stream, which I will hopefully be having tomorrow after I take one of my exams, because I have like 1 exam one day, and then I have like my other days are extremely jam-packed, but tomorrow in particular, I have a ton of free time after my exam, so I should be able to live stream, and I'll probably do that if you guys are interested in seeing that. But beyond that, the reason you're watching me miss with TV missiles on boats in this giant ocean that is, I believe this is subbase. I'm not sure if it's actually called subbase, but I just call it subbase because there's a submarine and there's a base, so it's subbase. I think people can agree with me with that. But the reason you're watching this is because I saw that DICE went ahead and about a week ago they implemented these server improvements as far as like the hardware of the server is concerned, and this dude over here was just this slimy mother inbred child over there just decided to sit on his carrier as my teammate doesn't know how to fly a chopper. He just decided to like be over there and just fire javelins all day, and that was ridiculous. But the reason you're watching Carrier Assault 64 player gameplay is about a week ago DICE implemented this hardware update for the servers, and it was supposed to reduce rubber banding, which I think for the most part, it's done a pretty good job, if you ask me. And essentially, DICE and EA sort of agreed, because I sort of got the feeling that they were waiting for Battlefield to be in a playable state before they released Rent-A-Server, which Rent-A-Server has been sort of released for console. I haven't checked recently, but I believe within the last couple days, Rent-A-Server was not really readily available. I think they just have all the servers rented out right now because they're sort of letting out a few servers to start as far as rental goes, and then they'll let more and more people rent servers as time goes on, and when they become more readily available, I will go ahead and run my own server, and you guys are welcome to join. And when it happens, I'll go ahead and make a video about stuff, because I've actually been planning this for a little bit, and I'm so close on these choppers, man. I am so bad with the TV missile. I am so bad with it. I think that needs to be emphasized. That I don't know if I remembered to do English today, and this guy, it took me a while to get this marine swimmer here, but eventually I figured his swimming pattern out, and then he gets blasted by 30mm cannons, and that's just wonderful. But I'll let you guys know when I go ahead and rent a server, whenever that'll be. That's more on DICE's end than mine. As soon as I can get one, I will get it and let you guys know all about it. But that is the reason. That long drawn-out explanation is the reason that I was playing 64-player Carrier Assault instead of my normal handy-dandy Rush. And I gotta say, Carrier Assault can be very enjoyable. I usually enjoy it, and it's only post-patches. If you're gonna swim near your jet ski, you're gonna... I feel like I didn't even kill... I think I hit him like once, and then I hit the jet ski 20 times there. And I can't even run over the jet ski. I guess his trap sort of got me there. This little bay over here can sort of be a narrow alley of death, if you will, because as you can see earlier... Oh, and this is so... Mr. Chopper Pilot, that tree is not going to save you from my TV missiles. And that's not even skill. That's just me hitting a chopper that's completely stationary, that should probably be flying somewhere else and not having intercourse with that tree. But I'll give him half credit on that, because trees sort of reach out and grab you when you're in a chopper. I would know, I'm a horrible pilot, but yes, that is the rationale behind me playing 64-player Carrier Assault, because I wanted to put these new servers to the test. I wanted to see, you know, Is there rubber banding? Is everything going as DICE as intended? You know, is it lagging left and right? And for the most part, I was relatively pleased with server performance. Now, that comes with a caveat. Is this game still Battlefield 4 with, at best, shaky hit detection and netcode and whatever you want to call it? Yes, but is it rubber banding left and right in these 64-player game modes? No, so that looks like an improvement to me. Plus, we're slowly getting Rent-A-Server, which, honestly, I've been waiting for so long. I know I keep screaming Rent-A-Server, but I'm really hyped and I can't wait to get my own server, and I don't know how this guy... Number one, I don't know why this guy is firing all these throws at me, but you know what? Kudos to him. He got the better of me, and I should have been more aware that, number one, I had almost no health left, and number two, of his position, because... yeah, I just get dunked on by Mr. A through Z 710 over there with his straw, but I believe my teammate will clean him up one of these days, or so I hope. But it wasn't really all that big of a deal because, number one, I went on a pretty long streak in that boat. Number two, my teammate can go ahead and get in a boat over there. And number three, I get the opportunity to fly in this handy-dandy chopper. And you'll see me fire one bullet oftentimes in these vehicles, or I guess one... I guess it's not really a bullet, but it's one of the ammunition inside of it, and Mr. Jetski, you should know that no fun is allowed inside Battlefield 4. Get dunked, absolutely wrecked, but no fun is allowed in this video game. Not while I'm on patrol. But I'll talk about that. I'll talk about the whole reloading in vehicles thing in another video. I've been meaning to make that video for a long time, too. I've been so busy with school and stuff, and you don't even understand how much I want to make videos, and... oh, I have to study for a fish sticks exam, and right here you'll just see, I don't know when, but one of these days I need to remember to update my chopper loadout, so I believe this is Iron V, and I should be running thermal, because, don't get me wrong, I think that Iron V is very, very viable, and I think it's much better than running zoom optics on these chopper gunners, but I definitely think that thermal is a better methodology, and I haven't switched it up because I don't necessarily get the opportunity to fly around in a chopper all that much. But, however, at this point in time, if I can talk a little bit about carrier assault, because I believe I've already made a carrier assault video, but I don't think I got a chance to sort of air my... I don't want to say air my grievances, but it is sort of my grievances, so I guess... And I found it kind of humorous that that chopper right there was just... it looks like it's swimming at the bottom of the ocean. You can go back and look at it, and it's like... it's just swimming in the bottom of the ocean, dead chopper, just like, I'm a shark. I guess it's not necessarily the Megalodon Easter egg that I'm sure everyone's seen at this point in time, but I found that a little bit humorous. But, and yes, this is one of those things about carrier assault that can be oh so bad, and I know the enemy team is probably doing it at this point in time as well, but so much of it just turns into my team can base rate yours more than your team can base rate mine, and that's... I know you might say that's a little bit slimy of me, and you might not approve of that, but I essentially was in the gunner in this chopper, and I was not getting out of here until it was the most opportune time, which I believe I did, if I may say so myself. But that's one of my grievances, but another one is so much of carrier assault literally turns into, obviously the first 50% of your chopper's health turns into, oh, let's all go capture flags, but as soon as you can go attack the enemy team's carrier, that's all that happens. And this guy, come on, Mr. Guy, hits us with two of his lock-ons, and he can't, I guess they're heat seekers, but he hits us with two of his easy button lock-ons missiles, and he still can't destroy us. Get absolutely wrecked on, and I don't know what Mr. Pilot was doing, and I think he had been trying to get me out of his chopper for a little while, but I sort of took this opportunity to leave. But right now, okay, and I sort of realized it this game, and I played a few more games following, but essentially, so much of carrier assault literally just turns into, oh my god, I need to go to the other team's carrier right now and arm that bomb right now. None of your team will ever play defense, and I think that is it's a most honor brew. It is most honorable, and definitely an idealistic feat to go and defend your own carrier. Like, attempt it for a game and tell me it's possible, because it is next to impossible to defend your own carrier with nearly no help. And you might call me a little bit of a slime ball, whatever you want to call me. I know you guys got a little bit sad when I was using the Ace 21 in my stream the other day, but it's just such a good carbine. I don't think I need to go over why it's a good carbine, because I don't think the Ace 21 has any place in this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking about it at this point in time. But so much of carrier assault just turns into running around, and I don't necessarily agree with the way DICE did these spawns either. The whole parachute spawn, it makes it too easy for teams to just throw players at the other team's carrier, and I don't find it all that skill requiring. A lot of the games just turn into, you know, my team's made it into your, and that guy, I don't know how that gentleman got me with the straw right there. I'm not sure if it's the guy who got me with the straw earlier, but kudos to him for, like, curving the bullet. Wanted, it's good. No, it's not the same guy, but yeah, he gets dubs on me because some guy revived me, but you know what, I appreciate the revive. But so much of carrier assault just turns into running fast simulator 2014, gotta arm the bomb, hashtag quickly. And I'm not necessarily sure why I was running the javelin. Well, okay, I'll put it to you this way. On these naval strike maps, I think that the javelin can be very handy dandy for taking down boats and such while they're on the move. I definitely, don't get me wrong, I love me my SRAW. The SRAW is like in my top 10 weapons, so if you don't think I like that thing, your opinion is definitely wrong. But I think that there's definitely some usage to the javelin in here, and that guy stole my team's chopper. Nice job, Mr. Shaq. Five, lots of fives. There were a lot of fives at the end of his name, I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie about all them fives, dude, but yeah, as you can see, my team is literally not concerned about any of the flags as I get taken down by Mr. Yoro Woot Dog 15 as he got inside my body with the AS Val. The AS Val is a very popular weapon, but not going to chide him for his loadout. He killed me, and obviously he had the leg up on me in that situation, so kudos to him. But yeah, look at that. We're completely all capped as far as flags are going, but it doesn't really matter because all that needs to happen for us to win the game is just us to arm that final objective and for it to explode, and that's no spoilers, but it's so easy to sort of just throw players at the enemy team. And right there, I don't know why, I don't think I'm alone in this, but my X-Bone will randomly just say, yo dog. I'm gonna record that most recent clip, and I should have realized that I was gonna get shot by the UMP after the explosion. That's my own fault. But yes, my X-Bone will just record Crips randomly, and it's very odd and annoying. But as you can see, my team has planted the bomb, and if I'm not correct, the game, yes, I am correct, the game is going to end in just a minute here as I get one more gentleman to finish up the game. I'm not sure who would have won that last gunfight. I'm not really sure it matters because, at least in my eyes, I thought I got a good enough score inside the boat and the chopper early enough in the game to sort of balance out that mediocre performance in the carrier at the end of the game. But I hope you guys aren't all that salty about me, number one, staying away from Battlefield for a little bit simply because of my studies, and number two, for putting up with my 64-player carrier assault video again, because I believe I made one recently. But there you go. Servers updated on console, they're handy dandy. Rent a server is out on console, and I should be renting a server on Xbox One relatively soon. And I'll make a video about that and some other stuff for you guys real soon. Oh, and finally, tomorrow I will be live streaming over on Twitch. So, for those of you who will sit around and watch it, there is a bonus clip, and all I'm going to say is get slammed on. And for the rest of you guys, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys are having a much better start to your summer than I am, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.